What is up, everybody? Turboversetv today, and we're going to talk about these Last of Us Part 2 leaks. I did a few videos about this subject, mainly from the premises that I was shocked that this game was leaked, disappointed that the game was leaked. But things have changed because the game comes out in like 50 something days from now, and it's not like a normal, it's not like a normal time period where we're in a damn pandemic where everything is pretty much shut down, pretty much stuck at home for the most part. So it's like you have to be on the internet trying to avoid looking at spoilers for almost a month and a half, almost 2 months, pretty much. It's like, come on, who's gonna really do that? So I'm like, I might as well just look at all these leaks because I was already spoiled already. Like, okay, and once again, this video is gonna have major spoilers. So if you don't want to get spoiled, you want to get spoiled for Last of Us 2, click off right now because I'm spoiling the game. Because I'm talking about the spoilers of the leaks, the leak plot. I'm talking about that. But yeah, forgot what my train of thought was before I talk about the spoilers. But yeah, it's just like this whole thing. I was like, oh, okay, I remember what I was about to say. Okay, so I saw the image of Joel, him deceased, and I saw a plot like somebody, like I said before in my previous video, how I originally got spoiled of what happened in the game. One of the major plot points was that I was watching a podcast and I guess a viewer, a troll, they changed their username to one of the plots that Joel was killed. Joel gets killed in the Last of Us Part Two. That was his username, and it was like by the time it was like at least like a good like 30 seconds where nobody timed the guy out. So it's like of course you got the plot, you got spoiled if you was in that chat because the guy had the username. Then while I'm scrolling on Twitter as well, people are posting the images, the screenshots of Joel being killed. So I'm like, so I already know this happens, and Joel is a major character of the first game. So I'm like, what's going on here? I had a possibility that he probably was gonna die anyway, but still. And then the way I found out how he dies, it's like, come on, man, y'all just killed the main character of the first game in such a just a weak way to kill the first character. I like killing Goku in Dragon Ball Z. He doesn't die in some majestic way. Because at least when Goku died in Dragon Ball Z, the numerous times he did die, he died protecting his son against Raditz. Like he actually died like in heroic ways, or when he died to when Cell tried to blow up the planet, we tried to blow up the planet. You know, he died in heroic ways. But Joel just dies. He just dies. He just get beat up. And, like, come on. He just get beat. He just gets beat with a golf club to death in no heroic way. He just dies. So I'm pretty sure. Hopefully they give him a more heroic death because right now it's not looking great. This plot that was leaked is not looking great so far. I'm not liking it. And what else I gotta talk about? So that's one plot point that happens that I'm not following. That was leaked. The other one is that you play the first half of the game as Ellie, apparently, and then you play the second half as Abby. I'm not sure. Now, Abby is the new character. I think she is labeled as a transgender. Once again, I don't know how that would happen in a post-apocalyptic setting that you have transgenders, but whatever. And I'm not gonna post a screenshot because Naughty Dog and Sony are really cracking down on people who show any type of footage, any type of images whatsoever. But they can't do anything if you're talking about it. So I'm just gonna talk about it. I'm pretty sure you can type in Google if you want to know what this character looks like. But she's like this real. Okay, so she's a transgender, I guess. I guess a female to a male, I'm not really sure which one, a male to female. And it's like the character looks real manly looking. Like they got real buff arms. It looks the character is real manly looking. And this thing too with these newer video games, like this whole agenda in video games. The female characters cannot be attractive whatsoever. I don't know what this whole thing is why the female characters can't be attractive. But that's like just universally in this whole game industry nowadays. Like I remember the whole controversy with the last Mortal Kombat game, how the female characters were more covered up in the last game. But it's like you play as a male character, they can just be pretty much be half naked. They can be shirtless and all this, be having six packs and everything. But the female characters can't be attractive. They have to be covered up. Like what is this hypocrisy? And that's like other franchises as well. You see like the male characters they be extremely buff, but the female characters they have to look like little. They have to be like androgynous looking. Like they look real manly looking. Like I don't find any of the main females remotely attractive. Like Ellie, her girlfriend, and the other person. Uh, None of these women, these main women, are attractive whatsoever. Which is what I don't get because I don't understand why this whole thing with gaming, like female characters can't be sexualized, but the male characters can. It's like I remember the time period, like one of my favorite shows growing up, the Bernie Mac show, when they have the scene where the boy who just like hit puberty, I think his name was Jordan, he was playing Dead or Alive beach volleyball, and you know when a boy who has puberty is playing that game, you know what the real reason why they're playing that game is. And they made like a joke about the whole why he's playing the game. So and it's like that day is long gone. That the whole day you can have stuff like that, that's long and gone now. All the females have to be like extremely just manly looking. I don't understand why. That's one of my pet peeves as well with the gaming industry nowadays, which just makes no sense. Can't have any curvy women. Like curvy women just don't exist in real life. They just I don't understand what that thing. And so back to the plot leads I just disagree with. So apparently Dina is pregnant with Jesse's baby. What? That's legit one of the plot leaks. And her and Ellie are trying to start a family. Like, what does this have to do? Like usually with a sequel, you continue off where the first game left off. Like, I'm imagining like some conflicts between like Joel and Ellie, between like Joel's decision he made in the last game. That be at least be talked about, like how, because even if you play the first game, you might have loved Joel as a character, but even his decision at the end of the game, where it was like so like wow, this is a shocker. Like the decision where you either let Ellie die and she can possibly save all humanity because she has the vaccine for the of the virus that's going on, or Joel just he killed the people and just took her and he lied to her. And then I thought the plot was gonna be like he like she at least discovering like what happened when they was in the last game. They talk about that we brought up. But maybe they do. Like I said, there might be a subject that's brought up. I don't know. But this whole subject of her, them having baby mom, she's a. What is this? This is such a weird concept. Like, so Dina's pregnant with Jesse's baby. Her and Ellie are trying to start a family. And Jesse is the other character that was in that one trailer. Apparently they was together. Dina and Jesse was together. They broke up. Now she's with Ellie. And apparently Jesse gets killed as well. So all the men just get killed in this. If you're like remotely masculine, you're just getting killed off pretty much. And now Ellie is trying to start a family with Dina, the other chick. And it says Joel dies at the hand of Abby because his skull caved in with a golf club. And then it's a scene where Dina and Ellie is talking about how Joel and Jesse are both dead. So it's like, then you get to play as Dina. No, not Dina. You get to play as Abby, the character who murders your favorite character from the first game. Like, why would you want to play as the character who murders your favorite character from the first game? What sense does that make? Usually, like, when they introduce villains and you get to play as a villain or something like that, it's usually after they have, like, a long history. They show the villain's perspective. Like, let's say, for example, like, let's say, like, the Joker. Joker is usually because Joker's such an iconic villain that we would rather, like, they're going to have, like, a spin-off movie where we see, like, Joker's perspective and how he goes on the Batman or something like that. Why would you want to use the perspective of, like, of Abby to kill one of your favorite characters that was in the first game? It makes no sense to me. Let's continue. So the second half you play as Abby, and she kills Ellie. That's what's leaked. So the other favorite character that you have, she's killed as well. Because she's dead. Ellie's dead now. Like I said, like this is just what's leaked. This like I'm on Reset Era. This is the website I'm on. Look at these leaks. I don't know if anything is true or not. It could all be BS. I know the Joel one is true because I've seen the screenshot of that one. Like people were saying they was posting actual like clips of this stuff as well, which I haven't seen any of the clips. I only seen that one screenshot of Joel being dead. It's only the screenshot I've seen of any of these leaks, but it's just not impressive. This story is just like so trash. that this is the actual story. Then it just remains as you play the story remains as you are Abby now. That you're Abby. You instead of being Ellie, you're Abby because Ellie is dead. And you just play as her now. So I guess if there's a third game, you just want to play off as Abby. Oh yeah, and I forgot to add this too. I just thought about this while I was editing the video. So them killing Joel off, it was like other franchises did this, mainly like the Terminator series, like Terminator, the newest one, Dark Fate. They killed off John Connor, and people did not like that. People hated that. Why are they messing with main characters like that? You kill off John Connor, the main character of the Terminator series. People don't like that. Same with the other Terminator movie, Genesis, when they made John Connor evil. And like, we don't want to see that. It's like, and they killed Joel off just like in a such horrific way. So I wanted to add that too. I forgot to add that. And the other reason, the other thing I forgot to add as well. And the other reason, the main reason why we love Joel to begin with is because we saw the tragic loss of his daughter in the beginning of the first Last of Us game, and we saw that he's pretty much like a surrogate father to Ellie. I treated her as his daughter. Hopefully, we get that in the second game as well. That connection. I don't like how it's just like a huge, just like this whole Ellie's love life now. Well, that's the main focus, not the relationship that she has with Joel. That's not a major plot line, but the new relationship that she has with her new partner. It's like, come on. I just got to add that in because I almost forgot to add. Those are the two more things I want to add in while I was editing the video. So that's that. Back to where I left off in the video. Peace. And why would you want to play as Abby? Who wants to play as Abby? No one. like just looking at these leaked plots, it's just like this looks all absolutely awful and atrocious. I have no interest in this game anymore. And then the Sony, just like I made a post on Twitter like all this stuff is just all this negativity is just really just cut my vibe for this whole game because it's like this is my most anticipated game of this year. Just before all of the leaks happened, this was our most anticipated game of the year. But now it's like I kind of just don't care about this game anymore, to be honest. It's just like with the leaked. We should be thanking this leaker, man. People want to say this dude's an asshole. We should be thanking this guy. This guy saved a lot of people $60, $60, or at least they've had the more $200, the more expensive $200 model that you got saved from buying. So thank you, guy. Thank you, leaker. You need to get thanked for your hard work that you put in. This plot is awful. And if this was a movie, I would definitely not watch this movie. I would definitely be trashing this if this was a movie. But it's a video game, so you get the leverage that the gameplay is at least pretty good. And it's like other stuff, like the gameplay is at least good. I think it has multiplayer as well, so if you're into multiplayer, you got that. And that you got other situations that's like it's not like just you got stuff that's surrounding the main plot as well. So if I do get the game, it's gonna be used. I'm making sure I buy this game used. I don't want to support Naughty Dog for this garbage. Like, how do you completely ruin the characters that people loved in the first game? And I don't think they're gonna touch on anything that happened in the first game. I think there's gonna be a whole new time skip. Just shove the whole LGBT agenda. And we get it, the characters are gay. And that's the whole thing that I saw too. People are just like making this the whole point. People just don't like they want to see Ellie as a lesbian. That's not the point. It's not that you introduced this new character, killed the fan favorite characters, and now you have to deal with the new character, the Abby character, which this just really pisses me off to talk about this. It really pisses me off. But yeah, I'm not. I might watch somebody play this game to see their reaction, but I have no interest in buying this game day 1, day 20. Maybe it was like a deep sale. Maybe like 30 or 20 bucks, I'll probably pick it up. But if I do buy, I'll probably buy used because I don't want Naughty Dog to get any money from this. It's like, yeah. Wow. How the mighty have fallen. And I heard this, and they asked what the developers threw crunch for this game with this terrible plot line, this terrible story. I can only imagine having to crunch, say, overtime to work on this game with this horrible plot lines. If all these plot lines leaks are true, then this game has the most atrocious story I've ever seen in gaming history. But yeah, that's it on this. And the Sony Defense Force, though. Oh, I mean, I gotta talk about this too. The Sony Defense Force, the Sony fanboys. It's like I don't understand if you're a grown adult and you still like a fanboy of any of these consoles. I gotta stand for people like in high school or like in middle school because your parents you're gonna get one console, so it makes sense to me then. You're not an adult. But if you're a grown man and you're still talking about this whole Sony is the most amazing thing, you hate whatever Xbox and Nintendo do, that's such a stupid concept to me. I think they need to put you in what is that mental illness book, the DS, whatever it's called. You need to be put in that book. The fanboys and stuff, like this is extremist. It's like no one cares that Sony has an amazing title. Most adults can buy multiple consoles anyway. So it's like, well, I don't understand the need just to defend. It's like I was seeing this on Twitter. People were saying how they're not gonna buy this game. People was replying to like every tweet that said they weren't gonna buy this game anymore because of the story leaks, and trying to just argue with people trying to make them buy the game or make them just want to buy the game again after they saw the leaks. It's like people read the leaks. They're grown adults. They can make their own decisions, and they don't want to buy the game anymore. Deal with it. It's like, geez, we get that you like Sony. But it's weird to have such an obsession over Sony when Sony don't even know who you even are. It's like, come on. Yeah, that's it on this video. Leave a like the video. Definitely want to read your comments down below. And yeah, turboversetv signing out. Thanks for watching and peace.